weren't able to, in our respective democracies, weren't able to open a fucking bank account without a guardian, a male guardian present. That's within living memory. And, or that, people together can recognize the experience of their loved ones, of their friends and family. Maybe they decide, just as we have done in our respective democracies, that we want our LGBTQ plus siblings to have the same rights as us, And everybody switches on and the world just kind of changed, Or like in the 1980s, there was a lot of student protests and divestment protests around apartheid South Africa. And enough people saw what was happening in apartheid South Africa and they thought, you know what, that's not right. I'm not going to buy products from apartheid South Africa. I'm going to divest from apartheid South Africa. And investment drew out of that society, and very, very quickly, apartheid South Africa was no longer an apartheid state. Or just like at the moment, we can contact that same democratic representation and say, we want to be represented in that same compassion, in that same humanity, in that same love, and in that same honest witness that we would, and that we would want for anybody to live in safety and security. We would want everybody on the planet to live in safety and security. And we wouldn't want to enable violence. And we cannot stomach the kind of violence that we're seeing on our TV screens the Palestinians are currently subject to. And that we would want to see safety and security for everybody in the region, and that includes a Palestine free from occupation, free from violence, and free for self-determination. And I believe honestly that it's the same compassion, it's that same honest witness, And there's an Irish revolutionary by the name of James Connolly, and as you know, Ireland has its own history with occupation, centuries long, and colonial violence. And the peace was very, very hard fought. And it took communities getting